Hello. Disgusting, aren't I? Today I'll talk about money. Really what I'm doing, this will be the fourth socialism video or political economic video that I've made. I'm putting forward the elements to how I look at things and where my opinions about politics and economics come from. So money is a very important part of that. So I've dealt with property, what property is, I've dealt with profit, and I've also given the kind of place that I'm coming from. I want to maximise the amount of time everybody can do what they want when they want, okay? So, often when you're looking into something, you've got to know what questions to ask, because some questions will divert you from the essence of the matter, and some questions will take you to the essence of the matter. So there are, I think, three important questions when it comes to money. That is, what is money? Where does money come from? And how is money put into circulation? Okay, money is just a measure. It's a unit of measurement that's man-made. It's a fiction that we use to give a kind of value to products, so that financial transactions can occur. That's basically what it is. It's not wealth itself, it's a measurement of wealth. So say a house is worth £100,000. The wealth is not £100,000, it's a house. Okay, so that's that dealt with. It's also a technology that enables transaction to happen. And don't for a second think that I think that money is inherently bad. Because it's a man-made fiction, it's amenable to adjustment and editing. So as it is at the moment, the way it works at the moment, I think it just inevitably leads to inequalities. Okay. So the second thing is, where does money come from? In our current system, if you want to look at the coinage, it's just paper and tin, just kind of base metals. And also it's noughts and ones, on computers. That's what the majority of the money in circulation at the moment is, just data on computers, noughts and ones. Basically electrical current. Okay, so that's kind of where money comes from. It does actually grow on trees in a sense. Okay, so and then the question comes from that, because the value of the currency far exceeds the value of its actual material, and this has always been the case, even when we had a gold standard and a silver standard. It has to be the case. One of the reasons why gold standards and silver standards were good was that they limited the corruption of the state or the sovereign. Because there's this thing called crying up or crying down, where you would have a gold coin would have a certain currency value, and the sovereign could cry up the coinage or cry down the coinage, which is where he would say that gold coins that look like that are increase in value or decrease in value. There'd be various reasons he would do this, often because because the sovereign owns the mines, or the gold mines and the silver mines. When the sovereign got in debt, if he cried up the coinage, he made it easier for him to pay off debt, pay off loans. And so, but because of the gold standard, he was limited, or cry down the coinage, one of the two, but he was limited to how far he could cry down the coinage, because if he cried the coinage down below the bullion value, then people would just go and sell the coins on the bullion market, and essentially through that exchange one coin for like 2 or 3 coins. It's getting up to 5 minutes. I'm going to have to do this into a couple of videos today. So that's that. And then, and so the question comes about within our current fiduciary system, I think that's how you say it. The money itself is just paper. It's actually the material of the money has no value. So the amount you can quiet up or quiet down is just, there's no limit. What I'll do is I'll do this in maybe a 2-part or a 3-part. There's a lot to get into on this. But the question that will arise from looking at what money is and where money comes from what the realization is that there is somebody out there, or there's a group of people out there who have the power to chop down a tree, pulp it into paper, put the Queen's face on, mug on the paper, and then basically sell a tree, or get for a tree like millions and millions of billions of pounds. Okay, and that power is very strong. Anyway, I'll go into that in the next video. Goodbye.